Hello and welcome back to Starfield. Just a quick refresher on where we are. I was halfway through NG+3 and had to remove all of my mods because it was crashing every 10 minutes. In the process, I removed too much, so had to go back to the beginning of NG+3, so I'm calling this NG+3b. And we have rushed through the main quest, which I'm repeating. So Constellation doesn't know I'm Starborn, although they've got some clues because nobody died. We are now set up to return to the Unity, so we've gone to the Unity and come back. And all of our companions, of course, went to the Unity and came back too. So that raises the question of why don't the Starborn cooperate and all of them go to the Unity in one ship and they can come back if they want or not. Much faster and much easier than killing each other, but I digress. So we are staged to return to the Unity as an emergency get out of crashes free thing, which we've already used once. We're ready to do other things, and I think I'm going to go do the Ryujin quest line to get that final point in my manipulation skill, which it grants me just straight up. Yay. And we recently leveled up, so we're going to look at putting another point in somewhere. And I started a bunch of things which I am going to be working on. We are not yet ready to level up sharpshooting or astrophysics or ship command. Those are the ones that I really want to be going on next. Oh, and rejuvenation. I could level up those, but I'm thinking now is the time to open up any new skills that I'm going to want to keep going with later on. Any of these look really interesting. Outpost management, meh. I don't build big networks of outposts. Armor penetration, that might be useful. Let's go ahead and get that going too. So kill 20 enemies with a non-automatic weapon. Okay, well that's my sniper rifle does that for me. And we are all set. We need to go shopping first. I'm a bit heavy on this, so let's go sell stuff and then we'll go start Ryujin. I'm just going to start with the weapons because that's what I'm... Oh. Let's drop some stuff in the local locker that I don't want to sell, but I don't want to carry. So let's see. Spacesuits. Well, we're wearing the Ryujin suit. I want to keep the Constellation stuff. Did I have two of them? I had two of them. My goodness. How do I end up with two superior Constellation suits? Well, let's store them both just in case I want to give one to a companion. Let's stash my Starborn suit, so we're not carrying that. The rest of these we can sell. Packs. Let's stash the Starborn pack, or the Constellation pack. The rest of these we can sell. Helmets. Again, we're wearing the Ryujin helmet. And let's stash the Superior Constellation helmet. I think I can sell the rest of these. Apparel. We want to carry the fitted business suit with us. We're going to be granted one eventually, but I want to carry it with me. Just as I want to carry the operative suit with me. We're going to be using those. I am going to stash the collector's outfit just in case I want to wear it later for fun. Throwables, ammo, aid, consumable. Let's stash the Astra and the X-Tech. There we go. Resources. Damage upgrade. Oh, I've got a melee damage upgrade I could apply. Cool. The rest of these I think we can sell. Yep. Collectibles. Let's just store all the collectibles. There we go. Misc. We can't stash the artifacts, alas. I'm going to stash the power cores so we don't sell them by accident. We need to carry the power cells with us just in case. I'm going to stash the probe control unit because it was kind of cool. Kind of an important little plot thing there. I think that's everything that I want to leave in the be sure not to sell this box. I don't have access to that stuff when I'm on board ship. I literally have to come back to the lodge to get that stuff out again. Could stash in the QED in case I have to duck through, but meh. We'll worry about that next time I'm at the lodge. At this point, I don't think I'm going to be needing to escape through the Unity. We're not crashing, yay. So let's go sell stuff and buy stuff and just, in general, deal with the whole commerce thing. Notice that I've got a triple load in my sniper rifle. That's really cool. It happens occasionally because of the upgrade that I put on it. Okay, clothiers. Let's sell the clothing.
Please let me know. You won't find a larger array of Be my guest.
Sell apparel. You see leather jumpsuit. We can go away. I'm keeping the Space Rogue outfit. I'm going to keep the Stradeclan cap, too. I don't normally wear a cap, but...
I'll see you again, I'm sure.
And let's check medications. Actually, we'll come back here. What am I doing for cap? Plenty of credits. My goodness, I have been soaking up the credits. Yay! Only had like 35k credits after I did all of my weapon and ship upgrades at the beginning. Yeah, I spawned in some stuff because I was very upset, very, very upset that I had to rewind all the way to the beginning of NG+3.
We offer only the best care. Welcome to our...
I could use some medical supplies.
Well, you certainly come to the right place.
So we're going to start off by selling anything excessive. Emergency kit is health. So that's health. That's damage resistance. I don't need that. Or execute. We do need recon stim. That makes us quieter. Panopticon is also makes us quieter for 3 minutes. We'll keep that on us. The rest of these are all heal me up stuff. Now we're going to buy stuff. Again, we're going to start off with the cheapest stuff. Anything that's a treatment, we're going to go ahead and pick up. Skip over the pharmaceuticals for now. Anything heals us. Panacea is great stuff. Do not need that, or that, or that. Okay, we're good.
May you remain in good health.
Now, he can also strip off traits. For instance, the empath trait. You go to him to get the empath taken away if you've decided you don't want it anymore. The downside of empath is if I do things that piss off my companion, I take a debuff. So if I were wanting to start to do things that would piss off my companions, I might have him strip off the empath trait. I found that I very rarely have any desire to do things that Andreja would frown on. Sarah's another matter. She seems to be very judgmental.
If you ask me, it's always a good time for a Terra brew.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want.
Keep your nose clean.
There's something
Hey,
to be
lady.
said for brand loyalty. I'd much rather have someone comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. There's nothing. Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
Okay, so what she can sell us, she's got a hard target with 694 damage. Whoops, I just bought something from her, didn't I? Damages, we're not seeing anything competitive to what we're using here, so we're just going to go into weapons and we're going to sell everything that isn't hot buttoned. Oh, I think I probably want a hot button Experiment A7. See if I can make that into a really nice little shotgun. It's actually got a lot of stuff. That might come in handy if we need to, take out a Terramorph. Yeah, let's take a look here. So, inventory, weapons. By DPS, we've got mag shear and hard target. I could step down and look at one of the other kinds of weapons. Problem is, these guys are such low DPS compared to the little exotics that I've got going. Experiment A7, we're going to want to hot button. We favorite that one. I'm going to put that on button 9. I think the rest of this is just stuff we're going to get rid of. Yeah, single shot, high DPS, high damage. There's our sniper rifle. There's our shotgun. Yeah. Okay, we're good to sell the rest of it.
You're here because you need something you can... I'm sure we can find...
Sell weapons. We are going to sell all the weapons that are not hot buttoned. Whee! And then we're going to buy ammo. I would really like to just buy all of her ammo. We're in a ammo accumulation. Ammo is 0 weight, so we're not going to worry about it. She also sells things we can use to make more ammo. I'm not really doing that. So what do we need to upgrade? So let's rename this. That's my shotgun. And let's see. Barrel, we're doing okay. We could go for a recon laser sight. Oh, we don't have any materials to do all of this. Recon laser sight would get us a little more accurate. Just do this for future reference. Short scope would increase our accuracy. None of these really help out with the damage. The accuracy is fine. Okay. Grip and stock. Flechette rounds are what it's set up for. I could change this to an EM weapon, which would down things. I could then, we're not going to do anything that has splash damage. I've had troubles with that. I don't do well when I've got splash damage. So the flechette rounds got us up to 500. I think maybe this shotgun was maximized the way I like it already. Internal, we could go high powered and get a higher physical damage. This is increased fire rate. I think I'd like to go high powered, but we need to actually learn internal mods 3 before we can do that. So maybe someday we'll do high powered on this guy. Receiver, I would like to go back to semi-automatic on this. I actually tried using this in fully automatic mode, and it didn't actually fire more than one shell when I held down the button. So if we go back to semi-automatic, that'll increase our accuracy. But we need some resources to do that, so we'll just table that for now. We have potential upgrades that we could add here. We'd have to find them. Legendary rank number 1, Exterminator. Legendary rank 2. We need X-Tech. We've got X-Tech. We also would need some credits. We could roll some legendaries. Quality level. Upgrade to next quality level. We need X-Tech to do that. Upgrading the quality level just kind of, boom, hits it all over the place. So at some point we could upgrade the quality and get it up, get the physical damage going up. As you go to higher levels, this takes more and more credits in X-Tech. So I spent a lot of credits in X-Tech upgrading my 2 primary weapons. We'll do that in the future. So this is just kind of we're ready to go there. I'm betting that the shotgun in its pristine form that I got it as loot should be enough to handle anything we come across if we need to use shotgun on it. Let's see, we need to sell the rest of the stuff. Let's head down to Jemison Mercantile. Emily will buy anything.
If you're in the market for
If you don't see
artwork,
what you want, feel free to
I'm
ask.
sure I can
Oh,
find
please, take a look.
So, sell weapons. We can get rid of the dagger. We are not selling any ammo. We have some spare spacesuits. Oh, this is the Nishina spacesuit. We don't want to sell the Nishina spacesuit. Packs, calibrated ecliptic, balanced pack, refined ecliptic. Okay. Helmets. Giving myself a chance to notice that something is the Nishina. So yeah, we got a spacesuit and a helmet from Nishina. We didn't get a pack from them. Any of these we want to sell. We're going to keep them. Yeah, here are all throwables. We can sell all the throwables. I never remember to use those. We've already sold off the aid we want to sell. We are keeping wine because it helps our persuasion. We'll get better and better consumables for that. We can get rid of all of this stuff. Resources. None of these resources are helping us. Now, we could use resources to upgrade things, but in practice, I will just go shopping for resources as I need them. Misc emergency power cells and Digipix we're keeping on us. I believe we are good. Thank you, Emily.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
So, back to the grind. Apply for a job at a Ryujin Industries kiosk. But we're going to actually do that on Neon. Because Ryujin is on Neon. It's kind of on the way. We don't have to go out of our way anywhere. Voli Alpha. We're headed to the Neon Core.
I do not understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Job application, work experience. I'm going to absolutely crush this. I am way overqualified. And yes, I did say yes, I have a police record. Knowing Ryujin, that's probably a plus. Willing to get my hands dirty. So do we want to pick up some non-lethal weapons? I think we do.
I have some excellent weapons on sale today. Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand. Any self-respecting corporation should, right? What brings you to Ryujin Tower today? Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you, and we can stop listening to this non-stop audio ad.
I'd like to see what you're
I think
selling.
you'll be impressed. We only carry the best at Arboron.
Best non-lethal weapons. So we look at the damage. Spacer's nice, but it's close range. What I want is a disruptor that has some range on it. The converted long barrel recon sight. Smugglers. Long barrel, laser sight, short scope. I like the idea of having a scope on my disruptor. If I can buy one, that'll save me from having to make one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this guy. Why is he... Long barrel, laser sight, short scope. Laser sight, short scope. Long barrel. It's more accurate and it's cheaper. And I want one for Andreja to carry. I'll get her this one. Ammo. Right out is ammo.
Bye now.
Okay, so we're going to be using non-lethal weapons
Do you
while
need
we're
something?
working with the Ryujin.
I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or 2. Or 3.
Okay. Weapons. We have these 2 Nova Blast disruptors. I get the short scope and she gets the reflex sight. And ammo. Oh, what kind of ammo did those take? Those took heavy fuse? Oh, good thing I checked because I was going to give her light fuse. Ammo. Actually, let's give her a little bit of each. We are going to be using the Nova Blast disruptors.
Ah, yes, we are done.
And I need to set that up on a hot button too, so we are going to be on 4. So 4 is my non-lethal weapon. 9 is my shotgun. And the brackets are my big stuff. We ready? Photo mode. The eyes are creepy. Let's go get a job.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
Elaine?
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, Just let me know.
I'm going to let you walk me back. Appreciate it if you showed me the way. I do have some questions for you.
And hopefully I have some answers. Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious.
Oh boy. You tell me about Imogene. Spill the tea.
Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
I think I'm ready.
Good. Best not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
I appreciate that.
Of course. Follow me. This current floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand.
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
I probably should have had you go walk me back the first time I did this
As
quest.
technicians, we handle prep and post-op work. Beginnings and ends, as it were.
And here we are. Good luck in there. I'll probably see you on your way out.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
Make sure they understand that in the end, they need you more than you need them.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match. Which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate our work here. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
There's literally zero doubt in my mind that I can do this
A
job.
bold answer, and hopefully one with truth behind it. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Cybersecurity or R&D? I think cybersecurity.
In that case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the settled systems. It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of cybersecurity. But I hope you enjoy a challenge. The hackers these days keep our people busy round the clock. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. Especially considering this criminal record of yours. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
So my criminal record basically says I've never been arrested. Everybody's got a record like that, right, Imogen? Now, when she said the legal side of cybersecurity, the word legal is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Is something amiss? Right.
Okay, let's go get the coffee. I wonder how much of the Ryujin questline I want to package up as a single recording. I remember that there's quite a few small ones to begin with, and then the tasks get more and more interesting.
Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ruyjin just to get replaced by this nobody? So you already know her? I bet that's how you got hired in the first place, through your damn connections! And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
I believe you have grossly misunderstood the situation. If you put the gun down, perhaps we can come to an understanding.
Let's see, maybe it's either you or me.
You don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just walk away. Even worse, I got fired. They don't let that kind of knowledge run around in the head of disgruntled employees. It's just a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Hold on.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
Yeah, he only needs 4 points.
Don't make me laugh. I pull this trigger, you're dead.
I'm going to diplomacy this guy, but I'm going to auto-persuade on this one.
I suppose the timing could just be a coincidence. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. Let's just say Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay, and when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you.
Okay, I can do that.
You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
When that time does come, I expect you to keep your word.
I will.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them. Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Okay. Got the coffee. Let's go back.
Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors,
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer, and the one I was hoping for since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
You were right to talk the situation through, rather than letting it escalate.
Would you let it escalate? Thank you.
You say that now, but let's move on to the details. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far? Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Oh, Andreja wants to talk. Let's take care of that.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. You seem very sure of that. I am less so. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Va'ruun. My people. My family. They have retreated from open relations with the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, but they still exist. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Va'ruun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return. Thank you. I doubt many would see it that way. There is a reason I am only just revealing this now. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Va'ruun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. Yes, well, you were not the only one. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. Quite an understatement. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. They do not. I have, for now, kept that information to myself. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
Okay. Let's go meet the folks.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. For the past 5 years, Tranquility is a recent acquisition and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often. We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Yeah, me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
And now Alexis.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
So all those are a little creepy. The only one she doesn't make more creepy is this one.
That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Good. then we should get along just fine.
Okay.
Can I help you?
I hope I can wrap up this next assignment quick. The Razor Ball tournament.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Okay, KeltCorp.
I better do this right. I don't want Hugo breathing down my neck.
This is just an easy in and out, if you remember, right?
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the hotel.
I don't like the look of you.
Things have gotten pretty bad at Epsilon.
These guys don't really care if I just run through.
I don't know, but I gotta get
As long as I am hidden
Been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and
when I unlock this, we're okay. They didn't want me breaking their security.
I've spent another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth
They would have
open.
put on a better security system.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Be here when you're ready. The hotel mobilized. Sleep. Need something? Newell's Goods has a full line.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogen's a stickler.
There's always work to be done.
That's
Pace
what I was
yourself,
afraid of.
but make it a
I just
problem.
hate accessing the
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
No incidents.
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
Okay.
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. Oh, the best part is we don't even have to fabricate this information. We're just exposing what Laredo would rather keep hidden. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Okay. Basically the same kind of thing, except instead of hacking into a computer and planting in something, we're going to be dropping that little slate in a locked chest. I wonder if I can fast travel from here. Nice.
I would not mind stopping at the Laredo storefront. I appreciate their craftsmanship.
She appreciates Laredo's craftsmanship. Right, okay. Well, let's see if they've got anything decent for sale. Maybe sell them something, and then we'll go and plant the evidence on them.
Rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
There's not enough to do around here.
I think you'll find that we carry fine. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Oh, what does Laredo got? As far as DPS concerned, meh. Damage is also meh. Head Ranger and the Prime are actually fairly nice little weapons, except we are way, way beyond them now. But let's accumulate her ammo.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just see Kevin?
I'm just nipping back to the bathroom.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least.
Okay. Another novice lock.
Yes,
Oops, it says detective. I better not. Am I getting detected? It does not have line of sight on me. I'm not actually getting detected.
Need help? Miss Lance just asked.
Okay. We're done here.
Miss Lance is the one.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Private sector. Now that's more real.
Don't even bother with that other place.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done? Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Let's see. I want to look at my Ryujin recordings from way back.
Everything's right here.
If I can work out what order I want to, how much of these I want to do.
This should be enough to get me back in the field by next week.
Glad to hear it.
I'll put in a good word for you with Hugo.
But previously, I broke it up into 4 parts. Part 1 was about 82 minutes. Problem is, I didn't write down what quests went into what. First time I did it, though, I did have the whole
Are
thing.
you even listening?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Let's see. See, we need to back to the grind, 1 step ahead. Access is key. Hold on, I'm going to pause the recording for a moment while I plan out what I'm going to do here. Okay. I think I know what I do here.
Everything's right here.
Got the approximate length of the various quests involved. I didn't want to end up having, you know, like a couple of really long episodes followed by a half-an-hour one to pick up just this one thing. Some of the quests are involved. I wanted to cluster them properly. So, looks like this is going to be 4 recording sessions for this. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, access is key. We are headed for Paradiso. We need a security guard uniform or a suit. Fortunately, I have one of those. I've got a fitted business suit I can wear. Normally, you have to go find a security guard or wear a business suit or something. We got that all handled. Paradiso.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Okay, so let's make a note of this real quick. Manual breadcrumbs. Unknown. Yep, over Paradiso. Probably also in my quest list, but we're good. Just wanted to make sure I don't lose track of it.
Site is clear. Descent started.
Unexpected.
So, why did he say unexpected? I don't know. So we're here to sweet talk a access card out of this security guard. And of course I didn't go down the exit, I kind of went off to the side. So we're gonna cross country back to the path. There we go.
Yet another nice day in Paradiso. I'm here to help if you need it.
Okay, now just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and share a bottle of wine with this guy.
I got my eye on you. Can I help you?
I need to borrow your security
I
key
hate
card.
to disappoint you, but I'm not big on doing favors for people I don't know. If saving your job requires a security key card, I think you've got bigger problems. I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
I'm not paying him 4,000. Could use manipulation. There we go.
You may be right. Better to be safe than sorry.
This is, after all, for Ryujin. You can trust me, this is important.
Yeah, I hate to be the one that could have prevented a situation. All right, take it. But you better be quick.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the funds, for a vacation someplace like this.
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Wonder what she
Holla
sells.
at me if you need some help, I guess. Welcome to Paradiso gift shop and convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me. Ugh. You're going to make me do stuff, aren't you?
Okay, weapons. She's got some decent weapons. Not great, decent, not better than what we've got. I am going to buy her out of ammo, as I can. I probably paid way too much for it. She's got a variety of stuff here. Kind of cute. Don't think I'm gonna be wearing resort stuff. We could fill up on that. Consumables. Does she have anything better than wine for the persuasion? See if any of this does.
There you go.
Anyway, we've got the key card. So I'm going to head back to Imogene.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
I'm with you, Andreja.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc
I have
Manning
no
better get his
need.
act together before the place shuts down.
I have no need for Aurora. I can phase time on my own, thank you.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
You go.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
I'm going to back out of this right now. We're going to call this a recording. I'm going to talk to her again to get the briefing once we've done their stuff. Well, I have other stuff to do in real life, so we're going to break it now. I'll see you in a moment.